Hey Gemini, what's going on? This is your August, oh my God, this is your September 2021 Silent Enemies reading. Shout out to all the Geminis who are already a part of the 8th house community. What's up, Jimmy? Thank you so much for all the love and support you show the channel. I appreciate you guys. For those of you who are new, my name is Dee. This is the 8th house energy channel, and we're doing a Silent Enemies reading. The Silent Enemies reading is a reading that is designed to help you pay attention to your intuitive nudges, especially related to the people closest to you, because for those of you who are spiritually inclined, you do know that we're here for a purpose. There are those lessons that we're supposed to learn. There's things we're supposed to experience, and those lessons and experiences come through your family members, your friends, your lovers, your co-workers, your best friends, your colleagues, your neighbors, people who are in your energy on a regular basis. So when you get intuitive nudges about these people, you just want to make sure that you pay attention to your intuition and investigate the situation. Don't just brush it off because, oh, that's just my mom. But yeah, your intuition is going off like crazy. Investigate it. Maybe, hey, ask your mom, hey, what's going on? I sense something's up with you. Are you all right? Maybe your mom is just telling you, I'm not feeling well today, or, I got some unexpected news or something like that. That's a negative, what's the word I want to use? That's a false alarm, right? You followed your intuition, you investigated the situation, you found out it was a false alarm. A false alarm is something that you don't really need to be worried about, but at the same time, you may want to show your family or friend or whomever you care about support for them. The opposite of a false alarm would be your intuition's going off about this person, and you find out that this person, whether they're a friend, a family member, a lover, somebody in your energy, they may be jealous of you. They may be trying to take something from you. Maybe they're trying to keep some information from you that might be beneficial to them and detrimental to you. And it can get worse from there. We all know, most people who are deceived and betrayed are deceived and betrayed by who? People closest to them. So, there's some people who don't like this reading. They feel it's negative, but, most of these people who feel that way are unrealistic, and they don't understand. They don't study psychology. They don't study people and relationships, because the only people who can bring negative energy into your life are the people who closest to you. Every once in a, random shit happens. Someone runs into a random stranger and something happens. But most of the time, most of the lessons you learn and experiences that you have that teach you lessons about yourself and who you are come from people who you deal with on a regular basis. So with that being said, we're going to put out 3 cards. I'm going to read them intuitively, read the energies I get intuitively. If it resonates, okay, then, follow your intuitive nudge and investigate the situation. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry about it. It's not your reading. Check your other placements or check some other types of readings on the channel. There will be an extended to this channel. To this reading. The link will be in the box below. So should you find you resonate with the reading at least 50% and you want to follow up in the extended and find out more, you can do that with the link below. So let's see. I'm going to read each card intuitively by itself, but some of you may find that the energies may overlap. Okay? Some of you, only one card, one scenario or situation might resonate. For some of you, 2 might resonate. For some of you, all of it, or for some of you, none. Okay? So either way, it is what it is. All right. So with that being said, let's get into your reading. You don't have any major arcanas, which is good, but you're showing up in your own energy, which is not good. So we'll deal with that when we get to that card. The first card here is the Queen of Voices, which is the Queen of Swords. Yo, this artistry is so dope. I love this deck. It's called the Muse deck, M-U-S-E. But yeah, that card is dope. Yeah, so the Queen of Swords, basically, is the Queen of Voices for this deck. So with the Queen of Swords energy here, the Queen of Swords is somebody who recognizes there's some information. There's definitely about information here. This is Libra energy. So with the Queen of Swords energy here, this is an energy of what I'm getting intuitively for your situation. Everybody pretty much knows what the Queen of Swords is about, but this is intuitive messages. So I'm getting that there's a situation going on here. You may be trying to get some information and you're not getting all the information so that you can determine what to do. And that's dangerous. Now, I don't know if you're not intuitively, following your intuition, because what happens is before you get a thought, you get an intuitive nudge. That intuitive nudge then makes you think about what is going on. So some of you, you're getting intuitive nudges, but you're not investigating to find out what's up, and your intuition is going off, and you know it's going off, right? So I'm not sure why you're not investigating it. Maybe subconsciously you know that there's some information that you're going to find out that you don't want to find out. You know that saying that says if you go looking for something, you're going to find it. But your intuition is telling you to go look. So you should listen to your intuition in that sense, because your intuition is here to protect you. It's not here to hinder you or to hold you up. Your intuition is a God-given gift. So if your intuition is telling you go look for this information, go look for it then. Look around, try to investigate, find out what's going on. Because you're going to have to make a decision as to, what to do once you get this information. This information is going to be critical in your decision-making process moving forward. And you're not going to be able to make the best decision that you need to make without information. For some of you, what I'm also getting is there's some missing information. You may have part of the information you need, and you may be able to make a decision. But I'm feeling like some of you need to hold off because there's some other information that's missing. You may have gotten incorrect information, or you may not have all of the information. Okay? And I say that because the next card here is the Knight of Swords in reverse, which is your energy. Now, when your energy shows up in the Silent Enemies reading, this could be you standing in your own way. You could be your worst enemy in this situation. So I feel like these two could be related, the Queen of Swords energy and the Knight of Swords in reverse, because the Knight of Swords in reverse, I'm getting intuitively that there's some missing information. Somebody's not telling you something, or they're telling you what they want you to know. And so this is why you're not able to make a cut and dry decision with the information you have, because I feel like either you're not investigating further or something is missing. Some information is missing. It's not making sense to you. Because if it made sense to you, you would be able to, your air sign, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you have like a Venus in air or a Mars in air, you're able to look at the situation, and then if you need to detach, you will detach. It's not that you won't have emotion to it, but you won't make that decision based on emotion. You will make that decision based on information, based on logic. And so you don't have all the information to do so, and that is what's putting this is what's making it dangerous for you. Now, this person, it could be anybody. It could be a family member, a friend. It could be a work situation. It could be any situation where you don't have all the information that you need, whether you're afraid to find it or whether you've been lied to. But your intuition is telling you something is up. Okay? Something is up. Something is amiss. Something is awry. You know this. Now, with the Knight of Swords in reverse also, I'm feeling like not only are you missing some information and or someone's lying to you, or you're refusing to go and get the information you need, it's being done intentionally. Some information is being hidden from you intentionally. Okay? So I feel like there's somebody you need to cut off is what I'm feeling. And I'm feeling as if there's something going on behind the scenes. You get a vibe about it with this person. It's like, I don't trust this person for some reason, but they haven't shown me exactly why I shouldn't trust them. So because I haven't seen facts or I haven't seen something specific, I'm not going to cut them off. And that's an issue with air signs. That's just an example. Because you're air, sometimes you don't listen to your intuition. You look for facts. You look for something you could see and touch. Or sometimes you could be off in your imagination in la la land, and it may not really be what's going on. So there's an extreme there. So you're trying to find that middle ground. But your intuition is telling you something is missing, and you know it. So what I would do if I were you is I would just distance myself from the situation or from the person. You don't have to let them know why, but distance yourself from them. And then once you're outside of the situation, a lot of times you'll be able to see things clearer. Sometimes when you're in the midst of the situation, you can't see things the way you need to. You may need to separate. So this Queen of Swords energy may be, somebody could be coming to you telling you something, but again, they're not telling you everything. They're leaving shit out intentionally. So This could be a negative Gemini doing this. This could be a negative Gemini who's lying to someone, not being honest with someone, not telling someone the truth because they know if they told someone the truth, this person would not deal with them anymore. So it's one or the other, you know. But with this Seven of Pentacles here, your intuition is telling you somebody's plotting, okay? Or you're plotting on somebody. So if you're the negative Gemini in this situation, you're plotting and scheming on somebody and you're withholding information with the intent on, doing someone dirty and then cutting them off. You do want to be careful because we are in the season of karma. Everybody, meaning with Saturn in retrograde and with us being in the season of karma, meaning Neptune's in retrograde in Pisces. If you do some dirt, it's going to immediately come back to you. It's not going to be something you're going to get away with. And then, maybe a year or two later, this person may come to the conclusion that you did them dirty and you done got away with it. You're going to get it right away. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want that beef. Is it really worth it? Right? For others of you, if the good Gemini, you know that somebody's doing something. And for you to not plan accordingly because you don't actually see the situation is not good. You need to listen to your intuition. This is what you need to do because it's going to be detrimental to you if you do not. All right. Now, we don't have any major arcana here, so I don't feel like, there's going to be a major change in your life in this situation. But somebody lying to you. Somebody's doing something. Somebody's up to something. You just can't put your finger on it. I feel like for some of you, it could be a situation here where you're having problems saving money. I don't know what's going on with your financial situation, but for some of you, you could have issues saving money. Some of you could have issues with your patience. Your patience. You have to be patient in a certain scenario or situation. And if you're not, that could hinder you as well. I keep getting that somebody's keeping information from you so that you're not able to plan accordingly. Like, that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting any other intuitive messages. I'm getting somebody's holding something back from you, or your plan is to hold something back from someone, and then, once the time is right, you cut the situation off. That's if you're in the negative energy. If you're in the positive energy, I already said that. I'm not going to, repeat it over and over again. Yeah, I feel like you could be in a situation where you're trying to be fair to somebody that you shouldn't be fair to. Now, if you're a Taurus, Gemini cusper, then you may want to check out the Taurus video because they're in the midst of decision about something as well. And they're considering somebody else's feelings that they really shouldn't. It could be that somebody's coming back to you. Your ruling planet is in Libra right now. Okay? So Libra is the house of partnerships. So for some of you, it's all about, cutting off partnerships that no longer serve you. And, Gemini rules, it rules the family. It rules the siblings. It rules your brother-in-law, your sister-in-law. It rules your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your nieces, your nephews. It rules the extended family. So some of you, it could be some issues going on with family members that you need to, maybe you don't know, you need to cut them off. Maybe your vibe is telling you, I don't know why, I know something's up with these people. I know some, it could be a family member, it could be a couple of them. But it could be a business partnership as well because the Libra is the house of partnerships, business partnerships. So maybe some of you, your money's coming in too slow with this company or this organization or this business project that you're working with. And it could be intentionally. Somebody's not telling you why. It's like, okay, I'm supposed to get paid on Friday. Here's Friday. I'm looking for my money and I ain't got my money, nor is the person around who makes the decisions about the money. So I can't talk to nobody. Or, people are not able to tell me what's going on. It's like you're in the dark about something. And so you have to wait. It's like it's a waiting game. You have to wait until you find out more information. It could be in any circumstance. You could just have to wait until you find out more information. And somebody could be holding the information from you, or they don't have it to give you. But they're intentionally not telling you that they don't have it or they don't know or what have you. Like, they're doing it intentionally. Or vice versa, you're doing this to someone else. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Gemini. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into the extended. I'm going to pull like 4 cards for each of these. So if this resonates with you in any way, shape, or form, feel free to join. The links in the box below. If it resonated, also feel free to let me know in the comments if it resonated with you or someone else. You don't have to tell me if it didn't resonate. I really don't care. I'm interested in talking to the people who it resonated with, because that's who this reading is for. If it's not your reading, no worries. Check out your other placements. And or if you don't like this style of reading, on the screen right before the video closes, you will see 4 different types of readings specifically geared to the air sign and specifically to the Gemini. So feel free to check those out as well. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm going to the extended, so hopefully I'll see you there. If not, Jimmy, I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.